Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please do not go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. They are for entertainment and reaction purposes only. They are my opinion and my opinion only. Olivia, Olivia, Olivia. Oh my goodness, where do we even start? This girl has been a train wreck and disaster since she's got on the internet. And when I tell you, from where she went when she came on here to being married with children, having children with her husband, seemingly kind of happy, to where she ended up now, this is a prime example of canceling yourself, not knowing what you want to do, not knowing what you want to be, thinking that you better than what you are, living in the lies that you tell. Okay, that's Olivia. So, fast forward to now, honey, she done lost the custody of the kids. She's been out here getting some visitations. When visitations don't go the way that Olivia wants them, then what does she do? She'll call the po-pos. She'll get on the internet. She will drag Jerrod and Nisha for filth when she gets the chance. Well, this past month, honey, they've said they not having it. Jerrod and Nisha is like, no, we tired. They, number one, you could tell was fed up when they went live, okay, on Instagram, and they were reading Olivia for filth. When they were over there and they were airing all their grievances and telling the truth about how she does these children that they take care of, but the children she's had there for after these children, okay? They were laying it all out. Right then, Olivia should have took that as a warning, like, wait, they may not be playing with me. They may be a little fed up. But in Olivia fashion, let me get on here and keep going yak, yak, yakety yak, 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 yakety yak. And then she gets hit with a boom. Probation violation. Child support is due now. Jerrod, he goes and asks the court, hey, can you violate her probation so that, she can go do some jail time? Maybe that will click it, click, click, click in her mind that she needs to pay for her children. Well, let me just say one thing. To me, it's really sad to be on probation for child support of all things. Now, I know people go out here and make, mistakes and everything else. I've done it before in my life. But to be on probation for child support, that's kind of low down, right? When she first got on probation, we seen her out here. She was doing Uber Eats, DoorDash, Amazon Prime, whatever she could get her hands on. And then she kept sitting over there. I'm broke. I don't get any money. Olivia, we know you're not sitting on YouTube doing all of this for free. We know because Jasmine told us. And besides that, we have common sense, right? You have that channel in your mother's name so that it's not tracked to you. You produce the content, Stella gets the check, Stella gives you the funds. But that opens up a whole can of worms. That makes me have questions. Number one, if Stella is doing this and she knows you're irresponsible, why don't she just take some of the checks she receives from YouTube and go on down there and pay that child support? That's because your mother, okay, is not only your mother, but enabler. She's your enabler, and that's the worst thing she can be. She believes all the lies she tells. She believes that you can't do no wrong, and she's so stuck up your butt, she can't see that what you're doing is harming your grandchildren. Now, didn't Olivia sit on here just 2 weeks ago and say, I don't mind going to jail. I'm from LA. Honey, I'm tough. Girl, walk up in there with that attitude that you got. Honey, trust me. Walk up in there with all that mouth and somebody's going to show you exactly what to do, and that is to shut it. You don't want to go to jail. Now you crying about it. You're saying that you don't want to go to jail because you don't want to be away from your children. But you've been away from your children for a very long time. You went out and was dating other men and having other children and not even getting a lawyer or doing anything to fight for the ones that you already had. My thing is, honey, I wouldn't care how broke you was. At least you could say, well, I'm not paying child support because I had to spend this money to go out here and get a lawyer. You ain't even did that. You haven't even did that. I mean, how hard is it? I wouldn't care what you had to do. What is the word of the day? Job. Why can't you work? Oh, I don't want to go to work because I don't want my kids in daycare. Well, ain't they grandmama sitting there with them 24 hours a day? Can't she watch them while you go to work, seeing as though she's there 90% of the time? Can't you go get you some work from home job where you can put that baby in a bouncer, stuff a bottle in his mouth, or do something and get you some living? Can't you go out and keep on door dashing and things at night because you thought it was so cute? I mean, when there's a will, there's a way. But you guys have to keep in mind, there's some things that Olivia out here and she lies about on a daily. Number one, this girl does not have a high school diploma. So that limits where she can work and what she can do. But jail versus work, Jail versus not having your children, probation, no lawyer, getting stumped in court, getting bounced around. Girl, you better go be a cashier somewhere. You can go work at a factory. You can do a lot of things. Girl, you better go flip you some burgers. Anything that does not require a high school diploma, you should be signing up for those jobs right away. To sit here online and talk about how smart your children are and how they're going to understand that their dad is doing this and doing that, they ain't going to understand. They're going to understand that their mama is going to jail. Their mama wouldn't put them ahead of the BS and wouldn't even just go and pay child support every month so that she could be with them. Good Lord. When I tell y'all it's a lot to unpack with Olivia, it's a lot to unpack with Olivia. We will go live tomorrow and we will talk more about this and about this situation. But I wanted to get out here and let y'all know I am watching, and this is tremendously a big pile of mess. Ooh, I'm going to have to call y'all a little bit later. Toodles.